I know I missed last week. Please charge it to my head and not to my heart. I know I said that I was coming back and I was not going to skip Wednesday. And even if I did skip a full vlog on Wednesday, I was going to come back and give y'all an update. I didn't. There's been so much stuff going on behind the scenes. Exciting stuff, honestly. And if you actually see this setup that you see right now, this is part of something exciting going on. So while my living room and my den is a little bit disheveled, it is for a greater purpose. And I did post something, I don't know if I did it on my community tab or not, but if I didn't do it on my community tab, let me be the first person to tell you today, right now, that my siblings and I, my two brothers, Nicholas and Josh, and I will be starting a podcast, picking up where my dad, Bobby OJ, left off. He was the late living legend, radio icon in Memphis for WDIA radio. And I think it's time for us to get on and pick up where he left off. So go ahead and follow Casey and Nim Podcast. So that is the name that we settled on. And I'll tell you guys more about that in another video, because this video ain't that. This is about the Freedom February vlogs. And we are here. And if you are new here, thank you for coming over. My name is Case. A lot of people know me as Case over here, but my real name is Casey, hence Casey and Nim Podcast. My other half, Michelle, my wife, my partner, she is the other half. And she makes frequent appearances on the vlogs, but not so much as I do. So Freedom February. What is Freedom February? It was a challenge. It is a challenge that I started to make our lives a little bit more efficient and to declutter the house, even though we don't really have a lot of clutter, but to just kind of live in ways that make stuff a little bit more seamless. And I encourage you guys to join along and let me know what you guys were doing for Freedom February. Maybe you were decluttering like me, or perhaps you were, mending relationships or doing something with personal development. I encourage you to leave it in the comments. Tell me what you're doing, because even if you're not doing it for me, do it for someone else, because it might inspire them to do the same. And this doesn't end in February. This is supposed to continue from February through the end of the year and beyond. And your goals can change. So mine is decluttering right now, and right now I'm really having a tough time decluttering because I'm running out of stuff. So I will probably only keep this up for February, maybe through March, and then I'll probably shift more over to the spiritual development or personal development side of things, and then share with you what I'm doing for those months. But I will be doing something. It just may not be a challenge. So I'm going to keep this video short. We are 85 items in. My goal for Freedom February was to get rid of 100 items, substantial items, and I'm at 85. And so this week I'm going to do about 7 to 10. I don't know, and I have no idea what I'm going to go ahead and get rid of at all, but you're going to see what it is while I rummage through this house to figure it out. I've got like 3 things in my head right now, but I don't know where the other 4 to 5 things, is it 4 to 5? I can't even add, but y'all know, 7 to 10 things. I don't know where those things are going to come from. So anyway, thank you for keeping up with me. Thank you for coming back to watch, and to everybody that has participated. I really, really appreciate y'all. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get right on into it and see what I come up with. Let's go.
Yeah, murder egg, murder egg.
Love you, babe. Love you, babe. Oh, babe.
Shanti, Shanti. Chapter 2. Let's rock.
Can you ride for me? Oh, baby. Not stopping me. Can you take it to the top of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of love you, baby. Can you ride for me?
So we have completed officially episode 5 of the Freedom February Challenge. Go ahead, give it to me. And I think that I did find some stuff to get rid of this go round. Is it substantial? At this point, I'm not considering clothing very substantial, but I did get rid of some stuff. I have a few things to send to my daughter. Babe, she got rid of a few things, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Let me see, I'm gonna clip this onto me somewhere. Clip it onto me. And hopefully y'all can hear me without me doing the most. But let's go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Y'all know the drill. The things are over here in this chair, and then I'm gonna move them to this chair. The things that I'm getting rid of in terms of like garbage are going to end up going on the floor. And there are a few things that are already on the floor. These are not my things at all. These are Babe's things. So she is going to get rid of a couple of t-shirts. I'm not going to show you what's on the t-shirts because that would be rude. But she's going to get rid of a couple of t-shirts and sweatshirts. So she's got that. So these are just garbage. This is just a random, well, this one actually I don't think I need to, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the donate pile because this t-shirt is still in great shape, no stains, and it's not faded. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that. Now, let's get to my stuff and let's see what we got going on. So the first thing that we are going to get rid of is this throw blanket. It's like a flocati design throw blanket. I had it draped over something at one point. I've got a ton of throw blankets. I don't think I need to keep this one at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the donate pile. Or, you know what, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to my daughter. This is her style. My daughter has a bohemian feel going on in her house. Bohemian was me 6 or 7 years ago. And I have totally moved out of that stage of my life in decorating. So I am gonna go ahead and send that to my daughter. The box to send her, oh my God, it's gonna be kind of heavy because my mom gave me a pair of Ugg boots for her today to send to her. Her box is getting quite full and heavy, but Babe said she was gonna pay for the shipping, so I'm not even gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna stress about it. The other thing that I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of, y'all, these are, you would think that I wore these a lot, and I didn't, but these are a pair of Vince Camuto fringe booties. Now, I went out last night and I still seen some girlies wearing these. And I know the girlies would wear these, some girlies would wear these, but I probably wore them maybe like twice. And the only reason I was holding on to them was because I did wear them twice and they're in really great shape. I think they just need to be buffed out a little bit, but they're not in style at all. And I can barely walk in a heel, so no, we're gonna let these go to rest and we're gonna send these on to glory, okay? Glory. I'm sending this to my daughter. This is a 2X. Now, I happen to like wearing a lot of my clothes oversized. So this is something that I would still wear because it's oversized. If you notice this sweatshirt, I really like an oversized feel, especially for lounging. I just kind of like the look, and you know, I can dress these things up or down in my own special type of way. But I haven't worn this. I've had this sweater for 2 years. I do have two in my closet that I did buy. One is like a purplish color and then one is black. And I never pulled this one out of the closet to wear. And did I say it? Yeah, and it still has the tags on it. How much did I pay for this? This was an $80 sweater, but I probably paid maybe like $50 for it. So I'm gonna send this to my daughter. I think that she can get some use out of this for her grown-up woman era. She needs some better clothes. So I will contribute to that. So Brooklyn, there you go. And then I also have this. Whoops, y'all ain't hear all of that. Y'all ain't hear all that. This Fashion Nova blouse. Now, I did tell y'all on the last vlog that I be shopping on Fashion Nova, but I really don't. And it seems like I have a lot of Fashion Nova clothes, but I really don't have a lot. But I don't mind getting things off of Fashion Nova, but they're more like temporary things. And I tend to go towards Fashion Nova when I am in between sizes or I'm at a size that I really dislike and I refuse to spend hundreds of dollars on the things that I like that will last me for years because, you know, being a size 20 and 18 or 20 is not anything that I want to go out and buy. Hell, they don't even really sell the stuff that I like in those sizes anyway, so I ain't really have no choice but to go to Fashion Nova for the ultra stretchy things. But this actually ain't got no stretch in it. But it is still big enough for my daughter to wear. It's like a little peplum type of situation. It was long enough for me to kind of wear it with tights, opaque tights. Just never got around to it because I have quite a few tops that look like this that came from various places, but it's brand new, and I think I'll send it to my daughter. This can be a cute layering situation, belted, nice tights, or however she decides to put it together. She might not put it together at all, and it might end up in the trash pile, but hey, that's on her at this point. I'm gonna send it to her anyways. Now, I contemplated about getting rid of these shorts because one, these are a size 18, right? Can I get in these shorts? I can. Are they going to be very loose and baggy at this point? They are. But are they good shorts to have for me to clean up around the house and do things outside in the yard? They are. But here's the thing. I'm not really planning on being outside in the yard doing too much and nothing. And then 2, I got other things to wear around the house. 3, they're not enough to keep, you know, they got a little paint stain on it. But, you know, that adds to the little character and a little, you know, jean shorts. These actually probably would be really, really cute with a nice little oversized situation, you know, or a fitted tank. And I could keep these. I could make these really cute. But we're not going to do all that. These are going to go in the trash pile. Trash pile because they've got the paint stain on them. And I don't think they need to go to anybody else with that. And hopefully y'all can see me and I'm in frame. If I'm out of frame, y'all just gonna have to forgive me because I'm not recording this over. Because the last time I looked, I was in frame, but barely in the frame. But you know, these slippers that you get when you go to the hotel, and I don't know, we were probably at, could have been the Four Seasons or something like that when we got these slippers. We don't need them. They're faded or dingy from sitting in the closet collecting dust. So 2 pairs of those. I'm not sending them to any sort of donation center or to give away because the slippers aren't that great quality anyway. They were really just for hotel stays and really nothing else. I really love dishes, and I love white dishes, and I have some black dishes, but those are mostly bowls. I have had these. These are honestly some of the first bowls that I ever got when I started living on my own. Now, mind you, I almost had a breakdown about a vase that I had that I first bought when I first started living on my own, and I thought Babe had gotten it and thrown it in the garbage. And when I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh my God, she got rid of it, I really felt some type of way about it. I was gonna get over it, but I was really sad about it because I was like, I know I said I was gonna get rid of it, but when I thought about it, I was like, I can't get rid of this. This is sentimental. And Babe has some sentimental stuff around the house too. And I don't think that she cares whether or not she gets rid of them, but I hold on to some of her things because I'm like, hey, you had this before we met and it's still a cool piece to have. Why are we gonna get rid of? And I've gotten rid of a lot of my things because I didn't think of some of my stuff in that way. And there are a few things, but there is like a side table that I wanna keep, and that vase was one of the things. And those were 2 pretty major things that I kind of want to just keep in my arsenal of things forever. I may pass them down to my daughter, but if she don't act like she ain't trying to take care of it, I will keep it. I will keep it. These dishes, they're mainstays from Walmart, but they are one of the first. I think I bought a set of 4, but of course I only got 3 right now. And these have been with me for over 20 plus years. So how old is my daughter? My daughter's 26. So I probably had these going on like 25 or 26 years. We don't need them anymore, so I'm gonna put these in the donate pile because they're still very great dishes to use. But I probably have a good 20 bowls, you know, between black and white. I don't need these. I don't need them, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. Now, everybody should really own one of these in life. I don't know what you're doing as a woman if you don't own one of these. Maybe you consider yourself a bad bitch or ultra bougie and you would never. But unless you don't ever put one of these on, you don't know the freedom that you have, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my house gown, my muumuu. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. And the only reason, let me tell you the only reason. Yes, it is very freeing, but let me tell you why I'm getting rid of it. I have not put this on in probably well over a year. It might be 2 at this point. And honestly, I don't like how open the side is. And so I feel extra exposed on the side when I'm walking around in it, and when I lift my arm up, like everything is shown, and if I don't have on any undergarments or not, I'm exposed. And so if I'm having somebody at the house or somebody's just chilling around, I don't be needing to do all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this bad baby go. I will probably replace it with something else at some point, but this one is gonna go. Plus it was kind of ugly anyway, so it's gonna go in the donate pile because somebody would appreciate this. I got it at Ross for like $7.99, like 7 years ago. They'll wear it. These are actually a nice pair of shoes. They are a pair of Born casual sneakers. Very cute and very, like, you know, cute to wear with like a nice little sundress or, you know, summer outfit. But I haven't worn them in probably 3 or 4 years. And 2, my pinky toe. Something about my pinky toe in these shoes, it just don't really, it don't act right. But these are a great pair of shoes, and these were actually kind of expensive. I think I probably spent, they were on sale when I bought them, and I think I still paid about like $70 for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate these. If you know anything about Born, yeah, it's a great pair of shoes, but out they go. These napkin rings have been around for a minute, and I wanna say I've had these since we lived in Milwaukee. I used to entertain a whole lot. Lies, Casey, lies, a whole lot. You know you didn't. But I used to entertain enough to where I wanted to keep really cute things to decorate my tables and stuff like that. I find different ways to decorate now that don't require me to use napkin rings. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate these. When I bought these, how much were these? Man, this was when clearance at Target used to be on and pop, and I paid $1.98 for these four. It's like a faux wood grain on these napkin rings. And then these were, I wonder if I bought them at the same time. Let's see if I can see. Yeah, these were bought probably at the same time, at the same date. So these were also $1.98, and these are like a metal, kind of like a Greek key type of napkin ring. Somebody will put these to good use because they're still very cute. And if I had the kind of setup in my house where I entertain more formally, I probably would keep them. But I don't plan on doing that no more. So there you have it. I don't know how many things that is. Let's count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta count again because I don't know what I just counted. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Y'all, I got rid of 11 things, so that really means I only got 4 more things to get rid of for the final episode 6 of Freedom February. So of course I am missing an episode. So the next episode, I am either going to drop it on Wednesday or Friday of next week, because Friday of next week is the last day of February, so I can't go past Friday. So if you don't see me on Wednesday, you will definitely see me before Friday. Y'all, go ahead and give yourself a round of applause on your back, on your shoulder, or wherever. And if you've decluttered and you've got rid of some things, give yourself a round of applause. If you've done some other things and you've made some strides in February, no matter what that looks like for you. Maybe you reached out to an old friend and y'all started chatting it up and you are feeling much better about the state of your relationship. Maybe you started new routines, right, in the morning. I don't know what it is, but whatever you've done to better yourself and to keep the momentum going from February on, really give it up for yourselves. I'm giving it up for myself because I've held on to these things that ain't no reason for me to hold on to them. And so whether they are big or small, it is still an accomplishment, and I look forward to kind of carrying this on. Y'all, if you have not been watching my shorts, make sure that you're watching my shorts here on YouTube. I'm also over on TikTok. If you're not over there, go back over there. I share a lot of design stuff on TikTok, and Babe, she also has her TikTok over there as well. Follow her at Shell Shock. And then we're also on Instagram under 26and0. Lots of fun stuff happening. Lots of exciting news to share with you guys in the coming months, and I can't wait until I get to that point to share that with you. But anyway, also don't forget that this is my time to drop all of the names, right? Don't forget to go and head over to my daughter's channel, Hooked on Brooklyn. Cute channel. She's taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a hiatus, but not too long. Go catch up on her old videos, and she will be back because she has made some strides that she didn't expect to take, and she'll be back to talk to you guys about that. So head on over, Hooked on Brooklyn. Also head on over to my youngest brother Josh's channel. He does lots of music videos. He's also wanting to do Donate to Dance, and that is basically to help us save ourselves, because the government isn't going to save us, but we can save each other. We can get homes for single moms, and we can get heart transplants and blood transfusions and all that. But just go over to his channel so you understand more about his plight that I think we need to really push forward, because we really need, as a whole, a community, a nation, to save ourselves and quit looking to other people to save us. And honestly, to let you know, it's not going to cost you guys a thing in order to do it, except the one thing he's asking you to do, and it's still no money out of your pocket. And then also don't forget about my second to youngest brother. His name is Nick. Follow him at Genius Club. Now, clutch your pearls in advance, because my brother, his take on a lot of things, you know, it's not for the conventional, but in case you want to know the family that I come from, still go ahead and check him out. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Leave me some comments below. I love y'all, for real, for real. I really do. I love y'all down. Thank you so much for following me, and I will see y'all on the next Freedom February vlog. Peace out.